Hey folks, welcome to the first video of this series, and in today's video we are going to set up C environment inside of Visual Studio Code. We'll see where to download the correct set of files and what extensions do we need to integrate C inside of Visual Studio Code. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. So firstly we need to download all the set of files. So go into your favorite browser and type VS Code. Now open the first link and this should take you to the official website of VS Code, and then click on download. Next we need the compiler, and the compiler we'll be using is MinGW. So type MinGW SourceForge and click on the first link. And then click on download. Now once all the set of files are downloaded, close your browser and open your downloads folder, and here you'll see both of your set of files. So let's start by installing the compiler. So right click on this compiler and run it as administrator, and a window should pop up like this. Now what we need to do here is just to follow the installer and keep everything default. So that's what I'm going to do here. We'll proceed by clicking on install, and we'll keep the directory as default and then click on continue. And now it should start downloading the components that the installer needs, and we'll wait for it to complete. Okay, so once the download process is completed, click on continue, and now it will pop up the actual installer. Now here you can see some list of items with a checkbox, and what we need to do is mark all these items for installation. And to do that, right click on this checkbox and select mark for installation, and make sure to select all the items present here. Okay, so once you've selected all the items, go into the top left corner, click on this installation tab, and then select apply changes. Now it says the package changes itemized below will be implemented when you choose apply. So we'll go ahead and click on apply. So we'll wait for this to complete. Alright, the installation is completed, and we can close this dialog and close this installer too. Now the installation is completed, but there is one important step left, which is to add our compiler to the environment variables. And the reason behind doing it is because we want our compiler to be available around our system. Go into your C directory, and here you can see a folder with the name MinGW. Open this folder and go into your bin. So what we need to do is copy the path of this folder, and to do that, go into this bar and click on it and copy the text present here. Now in the search, type environment variables and open the first search result. Okay, so this opens up the system properties window. Now in the bottom you can see environment variables. Click on it, and in the system variables section you can see an entry with the name path. Double click on it and then click on new and paste the path that we just copied like this, and click on OK, and again OK, and close the system properties. Now to check what we have done till now, open your command prompt, and here type gcc --version, and here we can see the version of the compiler printed. That means everything is working fine. Now let's move on to VS Code. Right click on this installer and click on open. Okay, so here we have the installer for VS Code. Now installing VS Code is very simple. Just blindly follow the installer and you will be fine. So that's what I'm going to do. Accept the agreement, click on next and keep the directory default, then click on next, 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 and then finally install. Alright, VS Code is installed successfully. You can click on finish and this would launch VS Code. Now to integrate the C environment, we need to install some extensions. And to do that, open the extensions menu by clicking on this icon and in the search bar type C/C++ and install the extension offered by Microsoft. Okay, so once this extension is installed, go into your search bar and search for IntelliCode and install the one which says AI assisted development. Now if you want to check all of your installed extensions, empty your search bar and in the installed section over here you can see the extensions you have installed. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider clicking on that like button and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.